Hi, I'm Rick Liberali with another edition of the Week in Review. Winter Park Highlands has gone through a fire prevention overhaul, transforming itself from one of the most hazardous to one of the most proactive communities in Grand County. Recently, the subdivision officially received recognition as a National Fire Prevention Association Firewise community. The Highlands joins Pole Creek Meadows as one of only 2 communities in Grand County to receive the recognition. Northwest Colorado's Council of Governments is focused on improving access to broadband for an 8-county area, including Grand County. Local officials agree that there's a deficiency in broadband connections in the mountains and the infrastructure necessary to make high-speed internet possible. According to broadband project consultant Paul Riccanzoni, Colorado's Northwest region has reportedly fallen behind its neighbors and is mediocre compared to its Front Range counterparts in terms of broadband speeds, reliability, and costs. The broadband project is funded by a grant from the Colorado Department of Local Affairs Energy and Mineral Impact Assistance Fund. Last week, the U.S. Justice Department announced that it will respect the will of the voters who have legalized marijuana in Colorado and Washington. It is still unclear how the new laws will be mandated on the state level, but this may be the beginning of the end of pot prohibition as we know it. U.S. Representative Jared Polis of Colorado has been a persistent critic of federal drug policy and last month called for the Attorney General's head. But in a prepared statement, he tipped his cap to the federal drug czar for taking a stand. The Fraser Winter Park Police Department seized about 174 grams of methamphetamine and a number of other drugs from an employee housing area at the Winter Park Mountain Lodge last week. During a search, officers found a number of drugs packaged for sale, according to statements that were released on Tuesday. The investigation is considered ongoing and additional arrests are expected to be made. In local sports, Coach Adam Bright is looking to bring Middle Park High some of that crazy Texas Friday Night Lights football tradition. Although Bright always wanted to coach, he didn't get into it right away, choosing instead to pursue the corporate life. I didn't want to just be a good coach, but I wanted to be a good teacher too. In addition to coaching, Bright will teach PE, psychology, and sports health. Since he started at Middle Park High in July, Bright said he's spent about 18 hours a day at the school getting to know administrators and teachers. Bright said he's looking forward to developing a new program, forming new traditions, and bringing more spirit to the team. That's going to do it for this edition. I'm Rick Liberali, and I will see you next time on the Week in Review.
Grand County's Week in Review is brought to you by Grand Mountain Bank, your hometown bank.